There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome to Strike Commander, with its superb opening cutscene. There's danger everywhere. Red alert. 2 bogeys. Take off with the flight.
Roger, over.
And so forth. So we'll skip that, and we'll go to our main menu, and it gives you a choice between playing Tactical Operations, which presumably is an expansion, or Strike Commander. So we'll play Strike Commander. Some nice clouds. Hey, we're an eagle. Look at us soar majestically. Origin. We know Origin. Strike Commander. It's a Chris Roberts game. So, for those of you who don't know, Chris Roberts is the other guy when it comes to flight sim games. He is not the Star Wars guy, he's the other guy. He made the Wing Commander series, and he's currently at work on Star Citizen, I believe. Anyway, we'll skip the rest of this cutscene, and we will start a new game. We could play some training missions, give you a vague idea, but let's just go straight into it. And hey, Mercenary Defense License, issued to, last name, I don't want to give out my last name on YouTube. Smith. First, James. So now you know that I'm not Mr. Smith. Military call sign is Hawk. Okay. And we're off to base. In a nice little jeep. Hello. Transport to strike base. Ah, so it's got the whole Wing Commander-y sort of style. Let's talk to Janet. Damn it, Janet.
Hey, Commander, you might want to tell Stern, if you get the chance, that there was a recruiter from another squadron here earlier.
Stern's got nothing to worry about, Janet. None of us has any reason to leave.
I'm sure I can come up with enough reasons to hang around here for now. But after all, business is business.
Yep, that is fully voiced cutscene in early 90s, I guess. This is really sort of bleeding edge stuff, you can tell.
Gwen, I've been meaning to talk with you about our last run. You know that we've got backup chutes rigged on the cargo. You should have had the cargo master jettison
You
some
should
of our
have,
supplies,
Gwen.
instead of trying to land a fully loaded
Or
C-130
Janet,
with
or-
an engine out.
With all due respect, Commander,
Oh, it's somebody
my job
else.
was to bring in that cargo, and I wasn't about to let one bad engine stop me.
Yeah.
Weapons are easy to replace, Gwen. You keep letting your exaggerated sense of duty cloud your judgment. The
Rawr.
important thing is survival.
It
The
is.
important thing is doing your job, however you do it.
Jobs are easy to come by.
This is incredible.
Success is harder. I get results, Gwen.
You heard her?
Any means
She's a results woman.
necessary. And I always get what I want.
Oh, wow. Good grief. So that was Janet and Gwen. Presumably the guy talking was us, a facsimile of us. What about Miguel?
So how are our planes doing, Miguel?
I think we're going to lose another one, Commander. It
Oh.
took 20 rounds of 30mm last mission. This bird won't be flying again, if I can help it.
And,
Commander, tell Schrader to stop whining and do his job.
Safety is my job, Virgil. Commander,
I like Virgil.
this F-16 doesn't need fixing. It needs burying.
Aw.
The fuselage is going to rip apart in the first high G turn.
It isn't a plane anymore, Virgil. It's a death trap.
Come off it, Commander. Danger is our business.
Danger's our
Our
business,
business.
Commander.
I haven't seen you dodging flak lately, Virgil.
Yeah, Virgil.
Very funny.
Get in the
Try
cockpit.
keeping this squadron in the black for a while, and we'll see how you like it, flyboy.
So, that's interesting.
That's enough. The safety of my people always comes first.
Hey, it's the
Miguel,
commander.
strip that plane for parts, and hurry.
Fine then. I'll be in my office.
Bye, Virgil.
Commander Schrader, we're underway for Mauritania in 4 hours.
4 hours?
So get a move on loading that truck. We've got work to do.
Okay, I guess we better go into the office. Hey, Virgil!
Commander, come on in. Stern told me you'd be stopping by.
He wants me to learn the financial end of operations.
That's right. Stern thought it was about time his successor learned how hard it is to finance this group.
Come on, Virgil. It can't be that bad. We make several million a mission.
But you should see the overhead on this plane. Try making a profit with a monthly burn rate of $15 million.
Yeah,
Just take a
think
look
of
in
the
the
burn
ledger.
rate.
It's a nightmare. The only thing we don't run out of around here is red ink. All I can say is, if we keep taking low-paying jobs like this one in Mauritania, you hotshots had better pull them off without hitches, or we don't eat.
Yeah, about that. I'm going to not pull it off without hitches, so we'll be in the red for a long time. Let's transport to the strike base. Hey, plane taking off. Indiana Jones style map. Look at that. That's incredible. Beautiful music, lovely sort of cutscenes. Like this was really, you could tell it's a top-notch production. Okay, so I guess the option here is to either enter the tent or fly the mission. Let's try and avoid... Oh my goodness. That is one way to load a game. Look at that. Wow, that's so 90s it hurts. You know, back when people could have relations. Save game, talk to Stern. I guess, talk to Stern, our mercenary leader.
Mauritania is desperate, Commander. A famine has broken out here, and corrupt rebels in the area are exploiting the situation for political gain. In the past year, these rebels have risen to challenge the legitimate government, but they've been unable to garner popular support. Until now.
I don't get it. How could a famine help the rebels?
They're intercepting Red Cross relief supplies, preventing their delivery, and then blaming the lack of relief on the government.
Come on, the people must know what's really going on.
Remember, news spreads very slowly in Mauritania, and rebel propaganda has furthered the misinformation. The government must get relief through to the people,
Indeed.
or the rebels will gain further support.
Absolutely.
Correction. We must get relief to the people, right?
Exactly. There's an airstrip just north of the area. We'll escort a transport plane full of relief supplies to that strip. The Hercules will take off soon. We'll meet it on the way. Be ready to leave soon.
So, our first mission is an escort mission. Okay. Well, I can get behind that.
All right, Commander, the C-130 pilot just reported in, and he's on his way to the meeting point. We'll rendezvous at about 20,000 feet, and continue on towards the runway to the southeast.
Okay.
Once we reach our destination, we'll do a pass over the capital, Noyakchot, and return to our base. Be on the lookout for enemy planes, since that Hercules is a sitting duck in the air. I don't expect the rebels to have much in the way of air power, though.
It sounds almost too easy.
In this job, there's no such
Let's
thing
hope it
as
is.
too easy. Come on, we've got a mission to fly.
Sir, did I mention that I can't fly a plane? Sir? So this is a loadout screen. Oh, it's a very nice loadout screen. Look at that. You can select. Let's go with the AIM-9J rear aspect missile, definitely. Oh, and it actually shows on your thing and you can remove it if you don't want it. Interesting. Presumably that's... Oh no, we can... Oh my... So much payload! Good grief! So you can change your loadout each time depending on the mission. Now, this is the actual game itself. We've had so much, like, window dressing and stuff. Please don't make us take off. I don't know how to take off. Oh no. Okay, so the middle button on my joystick is cycling through the weaponry. Space to shoot. How do I engage my engines? Now, I have previously watched a video on this. This isn't a completely blind playthrough. I've played like 15 minutes of this in the past. Alt-O takes us to the configuration menu. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do this. Okay. Anything? No. Right. Oh, that did something. Hey! That's definitely done something there. Are we gonna just do a automatic takeoff? Is that happening? Are we gonna stall at the end of the run? No, automatic takeoff. Oh, I like that. I don't know what button I hit. It was a nice, easy, automatic takeoff. Thank you, Strike Commander. I don't know what button I pressed, but hey, I'll take it. Okay, we've got our Vulcan cannon armed and ready to shoot anybody getting in the way. This looks like a legit sort of attempt at a flight sim here, with with bits and pieces tacked on in that sort of typical sort of Chris Roberts Wing Commander style. There is something to our left. I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna fly straight, I think. Let's just bank a little. Oh, the joystick's quite twitchy. Let's pull back that direction. Let's try and get on course here. At least I think I'm on course. I could end up flying indefinitely forever here. As you can see, this is a game from the early 90s. The draw distance isn't perfect. There's some lovely music going on, which is... It's a bit like that. Some of the Novalogic games that came later, you still had music in your flight sims, rather than it just being sort of more basic, sort of, we must focus on every aspect of the plane. So who knows, maybe this is a more casual kind of sim in that respect. The question is, where am I going? I feel like I should have taken off with my leader. Unfortunately, I stalled on the runway, and I'm behind him now. I also have a fuel gauge in a corner. That's not filling me with confidence. And I appear to just be going in a straight line to nowhere. There's no communications from my flight leader. So I'm just going over the hills forever. Is there some sort of indicator or anything? I'm not sure. This is not scintillating stuff, unfortunately. Maybe I missed my waypoint. Just endlessly heading up these hills and stuff. Let's get a little bit of altitude. But yeah, you get the basic sort of gameplay. I mean, obviously I'm not really showing you much by flying in a straight line. But you can tell quite quickly who Strike Commander is for. And that is for fans of Wing Commander, who also want to fly a plane rather than a spaceship. And potentially fans of flight simulators, who don't mind having a little bit of plot to their flight sim. But I must have completely missed... See, there's a D there, which says distance, I believe, so I'm going to turn around. Is that... That's closer to what we're looking for, isn't it? 39, 38... At least I think that's right. You tell me we're going to have to wait 37 seconds to get into any kind of action. Ooh. See, at least with the space combat sims, you know, things happen fairly quickly, you know. And you had time dilation, which I've never really used much myself because it's never been too bad. I hope that's the distance to our target, because I'm flying over God knows what, and not much is happening. 30, 29. Please let there be some action soon, Strike Commander. I'm sorry that I'm not very good at you. This is definitely living up to its description as a desert. 23. Oh. I mean, are we going to run out of time at this rate? I'm not sure. Yeah, we got like 5 minutes. We might not even see any action. I've already given my recommendation. Like, you know, I'm not entirely sure this is sort of a game for me. You know, I like my space combat sims, but I've never been that big a flight sim man, you know. It just felt too stuffy, too serious for me, I guess.
Glad you could join us.
Hurrah! We got berated by our leader. Yes, I am finally approaching the target. You know, I might just play on a little bit after the timer, because I've clearly done this wrong. Okay. So, is the altitude the A, or is it something else? I'm not sure. You see the little A above the D. So we've got a distance of 7.6 now, an altitude of 3. So if I pull up, yes, that altitude's... Is that our altitude, or... yeah, I think that's our altitude. Let's circle around. Whoa! Turning on this is difficult. So, distance is going up. Again. There we go. See, I had a similar problem with a Novalogic game, and I think the issue is me. I don't think the issue is the game per se. This, you know, if you know what you're doing in a flight sim, then this will be much easier for you. It's I can never seem to find where I need to go. So 6.5, 6.6. So I'm gonna just pull up a ridiculous amount. See if I can see anyone at all. Right, don't want to stall, so I'm just gonna pull back down. Right. Let's survey the scene. Anything there whatsoever, Strike Commander? Oh. Right, I think I'm gonna take a dive here. Straight into that mountain. It's pretty obvious who I'd recommend it for. You know, fans of the old Wing Commander games, fans of flight sims. The story looks interesting. There's some nice loadout screens. I just can't get to grips with the whole model of the flight simulation.
Pull up, pull up.
Pull up? But that's on me. That's not on the game. The game looks decent. And it sounds decent. We'll abort. It's just me not being very good at flight sims. So yeah, that was Strike Commander. And if you enjoy me failing completely at games, I do that quite often, to be honest with you. This one looks like a promising one. And I give it my wholehearted thumbs up, even though I couldn't play it. And yeah, feel free to take a look at my other videos if you want. And hit subscribe if you like them, I guess. Until next time.